into sewers. We have the Astra smoke set up, 2 in mid, 1 right in between A entry here.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna bust out immediately here. Buzz going across there with the frenzy through Ramen towards B. Still in the mid is Stacks though, just kind of waiting there. Of course, his back is covered by King.
This is pretty typical defense setup here with the Omen over at the B site. Right now, Killjoy with the utility at A. The Reyna perched up in A heaven to try to get that first kill and then try to really capitalize on that utility. But it's going to be a push over here. The ice wall has not been thrown out just yet. But they're going to go through ropes now. Reyna waits over here with the Ghost. Risey ready to try to take a fight. Could shoot in the foot. Beautifully done. But RB fights back, pops up, and kills a turret.
Yeah, well done by Risey, though, to get that kill. And RB going to go ahead and wall that off. Very tough in the pistol round to have to deal with that. Luz coming around. They are going to start shooting it. But look at the way it's set up. You have to kill multiple ice blocks.
Yeah, it actually boxes off a ton of different areas there. A plant right over here in the middle of A. RB waits around the corner, hoping to get a triple shot on anybody who peeks their head around.
Oh, look at this. RB around the corner. I love it. Does get gunned down, though, by Luz with that nice headshot.
Muthi peeking down ramps, coming forward, sees the shots over there, and is going to pop around. Muthi getting the kill there on a King. And right now, it's just Stacks remaining. This would be a huge win to start things off here for Unknown.
Oh, and they do, in fact, get him. Well done.
Proving right now that Vision Strikers bleeds. Unknown takes the pistol round. Could this be the start of something incredible?
Well, I mean, that would be absolutely awesome if it were the case. I think that they played that very well overall, and Vision Strikers, I mean, well, it's the first pistol round. Honestly, Vision Strikers in general hasn't done as well with pistol rounds for a team of their caliber.
They really do shine when it comes down to the Phantoms and the Vandals.
Yeah. I think it's something about they never really have to do save rounds because they're so dominating, so they're not very good with pistols. That's my guess.
And so going into this next map here, it's going to be a tough one here for Vision Strikers. Vision Strikers did buy in this round, Spectres and a Guardian.
Inter throws up that ice wall, goes back up. Should go through very quickly. Look at this, Inter with a couple big kills there, utilizing the Ares wonderfully.
Yeah, pretty big plays there with that wall bang. Risey now firing back over the ice wall. And it looks like they're going to try to gather up here, maybe go through a B push from Garage.
Yeah, kind of interesting as well. They do have a couple Stingers and a Spectre, so they are kind of fighting toe-to-toe right now against them. 3 against 4, though. Risey holding mid behind the ice wall still. Backs up into vents.
King comes forward here. Godlike with the shutdown right now. This looks like it should be an easy closer here for Unknown. But let's not count out Vision Strikers just yet. Godlike backs up, dropping down into B.
Yeah, seems kind of impossible for Vision Strikers to be able to actually take this.
Well, Unknown is also being extremely patient here with their setup. They're not overexposing themselves at all. Same position from Risey again here.
Whoa, Stacks. Yeah, Risey was totally ready, heard the jump down, but Stacks too strong.
They faked him out. B's getting left behind now.
Oh, no.
Okay, there's 15 seconds here. And
yeah.
Oh, my God. Mako gets a kill. And the shutdown happens. There's no way to recover. Stacks is picked off as well. Pretty interesting round, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually one of the more dry rounds of a Valorant match is the second round in the first or second half. But a lot of patience exhibited there by both sides. I think Vision Strikers did the best they could in the later half of that round by faking out the push through zip lines.
You know, every time you call it zip lines, I think of like those places that you go on vacation to like go through the forest really high up on these zip lines.
To go zip lining, yeah.
Yeah, have you ever done that?
I have done that.
Yeah, I've done it too. But those zip lines you talk about on Split, they look really crap. I wouldn't pay.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't get your money's worth on that.
No, certainly not.
All right, right now it's going to be a Sheriff buy round here for Vision Strikers. I like their gun buy meta when they're behind. It's always interesting when you see the best teams and see how they behave when they're actually getting pushed back.
Yeah, like they bought some reasonable guns for the second pistol round, and that actually didn't really work out. And now they're on Sheriffs, mostly without any sort of armor. That's tough, man. I love the stabbing of the ice, by the way.
And they do shoot this down. That's going to trigger the Astro Orbs, the second line of defense over here.
Oh my God, godlike! Double judge kill. Buzz and King fall. Inter sitting there in the smoke. Tasteless is unknown, a better team than Vision Strikers.
They are looking pretty damn good right now, man. Boothie here with the one-way setup. Trying to get this shot off onto the Astra. Mako hanging back. A little bit of hot peeking.
Getting that paranoia ready? No, not going to utilize it right now. Stacks going through the sewer.
And they're going to come through A. A is actually pretty naked. I mean, Killjoy's out of the picture, so the booby traps that were there can't really be used anymore. The Ray's going to come around the corner. Astro Smoke comes up. A good shooting here from Stacks.
Throws the ice wall up into heaven. Stacks plants. Gonna back up.
The angle of the ice wall is pretty good. You can see their feet if they're running down there from underneath here in low ground.
Look at that shot by RB.
Ooh, 22 HP. RB needs to back up.
Send that slow orb. I mean, they're doing a great job considering what has gone on here, but Inter just jumps in and gets the shot.
Risey comes down. Mako fires back. And Stacks comes through here. Beautifully done. A nice round there by Vision Strikers. One with the Sheriffs. They farm out the guns. And we go into round 4. Again, we were worried for Unknown that when Vision Strikers gets further into the first half, where they are going to be able to buy more rifles, they are going to be able to buy more utility, they may be too strong.
Well, there with the Sheriffs, they were too strong. So, yeah, you're probably right about that. But some great movement there from Vision Strikers. Unknown, though, is, I mean, it feels like they're keeping their own, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're seeing some great moves. We've seen Godlike and Inter both have, like, really great rounds where they're popping off, getting a ton of kills.
And so we go into round 4 now. Now, on the offense, the Astro Orbs smokes have been set up here to basically blind out the 2 peeking spots from mid. But Risey's actually moving out, at least for a second, into the middle of mid here to just confirm that nobody's there. And there's actually a mid push coming here from Risey. Checking into sewers.
Ooh!
That was...
Headshot onto Stacks. Comes around and gets Risey, though, RB.
Yeah, interesting. I guess sometimes when you got the Reyna, you got to try to take an engagement, right? So, nice play, but it evens out in 4-4. Over here, the Omen coming forward.
And looks like Godlike going to take down RB and Mako there.
And it looks like now Buzz is going to try to tiptoe up in here into A heaven, or B heaven, excuse me.
Ooh, that was such a quick shot. I actually thought Inter was going to get him there.
And Buzz backs up. Notice how Vision Strikers constantly, whenever they're spotted, shifting into a new movement. Basically punishing any kind of response that could come out here for Unknown. And there's going to be a peek into Garage. Right now, Godlike is really hanging back over here in the alley of B. And so they could creep into this area untouched. In a 2 versus 2, it's a real strain, especially on split, to try to cover both A and B.
Yeah.
Just enough time on the clock that Godlike could actually get an interrupt here on the spike plant. Okay, here we go. Showstopper.
Oh, beautifully done by Godlike.
They have to plant now. And that is going to be impossible. Yeah,
dude.
When you don't have that much time remaining, especially when there's a limited number of players, you can basically hiccup the spike planting. And ultimately, yeah, that cost them the game. And I got to say, Unknown is looking extremely on top of their stuff.
If they don't watch out, they're going to have to change their name to Known.
Yeah, Known.
One thing I've noticed from them, by the way, is they're buying a lot of Ares. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. We know the Ares is extremely good when it comes to wall banks. Let's take a look at this quick replay here. That was a beautiful usage of the showstopper to basically safely get an execute on that spike plant. And from there, there's just literally not enough time inside the round itself to both plant and take a fight where you would kill both the players. So this time around, the Jet comes out here, farms out the orb, and are they going to commit? They're going to try to take advantage of the fact that the Omen smoke is over there. There is a push up here from Stacks up into heaven and gets the shot off onto Risey.
Yeah, fantastic, but he is down at 5 health, so might not make it much longer.
Turret set up over here by Mail.
Yeah, double slow orb, gonna slow King down. He's gonna stay in this position for now. Inter just beyond. Backing up through the smoke. The dissipate.
And they're actually gonna loop back around into B.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's smart. Well, we saw a big push up into heaven, and now they don't see anything. And I think most teams would have rotated to A.
They're going right now.
And they think that they're going to A, but now they come in here over to the B site. Great setup here by Vision Strikers. Mako comes around the corner. Luz gets the kill. Buzz takes out Luz, then Inter.
Wow, really well done there by Buzz. I think that we actually had Inter coming around, but not able to get those multiple kills he's had in a lot of their other winning rounds so far. 3 against 3. Down come the paint shells. You have a res here for RB. Risey waiting up on those rafters. Oh, tries to come down, but the drop gets him.
In the middle of the drop there, Godko gonna run behind the pillar now. It's up to Buzz right now to clutch this out, and it's not enough. Beautifully done. Risey gets the defuse. This is 4-1. Unknown is taking the lead here against Vision Strikers.
They're doing fantastically. This is like really exciting.
This was not in the script, guys.
Yeah, Unknown is kind of like a jumbled together team. Like all these guys are from, like Risey, he was on TNL last season, you know?
Right, it's kind of a ragtag team here.
Yeah, yeah.
But their performance is just astounding. I mean, just taking a look at this game.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's Unknown is kind of like Moneyball. There's like no stars, but their stats are all pretty good if you put them together.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that. That's actually a good way to think about it.
Valorant Moneyball here with Unknown, and it's working out. All right, Ice Wall goes up, but instantly getting taken down. Even a Nano Swarm there.
They're trying to clear out each of those blocks in case somebody's actually parked behind one of them. One-way smoke set up here over by A. They may just decide to turn around.
Yeah, this seems really difficult to do anything in.
Okay, nice setup there to just smoke that area out and now get up into A heaven.
Well, it looks like, yeah, trying to come up the ramp right now. Buzz is peeking around, but Muthi coming up. Buzz
They're going to
retreats.
go back into sewers here as quietly as they can here. But with the scouting there from Muthi, they're going to realize, okay, there appears to be nobody here at A. They're going to come back up in here through mid. A big, heavy rotation here of the Rays going through the spawn now. Okay, now she is going to go to B.
Yeah, down through those zip lines. Okay, RB comes around, does get Risey.
Ugh. Godlike gets the kill there onto Buzz. Ice Wall set up here with the res. An important round here. Vision Strikers needs a win.
They really do. You do not want to lose this round with all the rifles everywhere. They've had so little success so far. Mako and Buzz both get a couple kills there. Muthi comes around and gets King. RB pays him back. Only one left here in Inter.
Yeah, this
He's already had a 4-kill round, but it didn't look like this.
Yeah, this should be basically impossible. This is going to be the second win here for Vision Strikers, a much-needed one. Already, though, Unknown has been outperforming Vision Strikers by a considerable amount.
Yeah, they really have. Yeah, Inter not even going to give it a try this time.
And I don't even think they're going to go for the hunt here. They're just going to hang back, play a conservative round here. Everybody's going to escape through B main.
Yeah, backing up now. And all right, so Vision Strikers finally gets another point there on the board. It's pretty surprising, honestly, how well Unknown is doing against them.
Well, it's almost unreal, to be honest. I mean, a lot of times Vision Strikers just barely gives any wins to their opponents. So to see Unknown here, this is a very welcome and pleasant surprise. Going into round 7, I'm actually not clear on what the credit situation is here for Unknown, but it looks like, yeah, they're going to have enough to go ahead and get Phantoms, to get Vandals, and to have some real play here.
And Godlike has really been just putting out great games so far.
Yeah, I think excellent usage of the res there.
He and Inter are really just doing a fantastic job.
All right, keep in mind in this round we do have the Rolling Thunder available here for stacks, which could be used to try to infiltrate A.
Yeah, actually Mako does have that Cosmic Divide as well, so they have a lot of opportunities.
Stacks now pushes in through sewers. A double stack up here in male.
They have spent a lot of time in sewers. Have you noticed this? This is like where Stax lives.
They're sewer creatures, man. They're Ninja Turtles down there.
Well, so far they've been playing like they have three fingers.
The double stack could be devastating here. They're going to have to be ready. Here we go. Beautiful shoulder shot there. Inter cleaning up the wrist with a shutdown. Stax fights back. But at this moment, Vision Strikers is heavily outnumbered. There's no way to heal Stax with the characters available. And so Mako's going to try to push into B. Taking a quick peek here. I like the way these smokes are set up. Does manage to kill off the alarm bot, but he may think twice about actually committing into this area. You've burned through that Killjoy utility. 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
I don't think there's any chance. This spike is so far away from them.
Well, Luz just gets the kill there. Stax is now stuck over here in Mail. Maybe he can get a kill. We'll see. No. It's another win here for Unknown. What the hell is going on, Artosis?
There's a new world order coming up, Tasteless.
I know. We got to start writing a new narrative here because Vision Strikers is not looking like the Vision Strikers of the past. It seems as though the Korea region overall is really just kind of buffed their stats.
Yeah. Well, you have 2 new members on your team. It is going to play a little bit different. It's going to take a while to get that in, but also you never know when you're going to get a group of guys that's just going to click together. And maybe Unknown, they're starting to really find their stride.
And we're deep enough in the first half that this is no longer a fluke 1 or 2 win. We've had a lot of different rounds here, and frankly, Unknown's just been playing better.
Yeah, and honestly, like the tournament wouldn't be correct if New Turn didn't have to play Vision Strikers too early in the bracket, you know? That's just like the way it goes. So maybe we need Vision Strikers to get 2nd place here.
Buzz coming up. This is a pretty big commitment here into A. They do still have Muthi over by the B side. Inter does stand in their way. We saw Inter with a great engage in the last round. How's it going to go this time? Another beautiful wall bang there, taking Stats out and sounding the alarms over on the A site.
That is so painful, having Stax fall right there.
They did manage to pick the spike back up with the Jet, and I would not be surprised if they just abandon this.
This Godlike standing up on that Raptor. Looks like they are going to rotate through those sewers once again.
Good setup here by Luz.
Luz catches RB. Oh my God.
Coming up over here.
Oh my God. Muthi just walks right through the Nanostorm. Wasn't expecting that one.
Knew he had him with that paranoia. Spike snagged. We could have a quiet maneuver here from King back up into A. But this is some Mission Impossible stuff. I mean, this is not going to be easy, and he's got to watch his back around the corner. Oh, gets away just before the Killjoy on the, you can see on the mini-map, would have spotted him. Alarm bot coming out, but no. Shut down here by Godlike. That's going to be 6 wins.
Dude, this is getting kind of crazy right now.
What is happening? I don't understand. Vision Strikers, they are losing very often with their peaks. They're turning corners and just simply put losing gunfights. I think their maneuvering on the offense has been pretty stellar, but at the same time, Unknown has been able to match it. They've been able to juke. They've been able to jive. Yeah. And in this tactical timeout, I think this is an extremely important one because honestly, right now, they don't have all the pieces of the puzzle together here. And I don't know if there's one thing that Vision Strikers is really doing wrong either. I mean, do you? Do you see anything?
They're getting outplayed. That's a problem.
Yeah. No, but I mean, in any kind of clear description.
Basically, it feels like Unknown is very on top of things, and they are very quick on their gunplay right now, right? Like, every time there's a peak, they are getting destroyed. We're seeing moves like that, right, from Muthi, where he's literally walking through the end of a Nanoswarm. They're standing in the right positions. They're taking amazing angles. And Vision Strikers just isn't having any counterplay to it.
Well, hopefully that tactical timeout from Vision Strikers was put to good use here because we're back into this. This is round 9. Buzz burning through some ammunition here to try to clear out the ice wall. Muthi is ready for a setup here to kill Mako. The paranoia can go right through this. They're going to confirm that she's over there, and we should see the poke come out now. Look at the combination of this. They do flush Mako out of garage.
Backs him up. Stacks right now going into vents. All right, 3-stack gonna go down. No one's in there.
All right, the flash is set up.
Yeah, has to back out.
Nice setup there to go to that
Was
corner.
in that back hall, though. Okay, they're going to go ahead and try to infiltrate. There is some Killjoy tech here on the ground. Oh, nails him with a nanostorm. RB takes a bit of damage. Heals himself up, though. Slow orb up to heaven.
Look at this plant here. This can be hit from so many angles. I really like the idea behind it. Unusual plant here compared to the other Korea teams where a lot of times they plant behind pillar. Big kill there from Mako. And now it's going to be time for the lockdown. Causing a real headache here for Unknown. Counter lockdown here.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
I guess if you stagger these out enough.
All right, well, they did catch one there. King gonna take down Luz.
And now pushing in here. Mako with an unbelievable flank.
Ooh. Only Rising left. I guess that's gonna be about that.
Yeah, great job there.
Yeah,
lockdown versus lockdown.
I know, yeah. Well, they did get that catch. Was that a good counter lockdown? Doesn't seem like it was.
I thought it was pretty smart.
Yeah?
I think it pushed them back into a weird position. But now we go into round 10. Again, Vision Strikers put a third win on the board. Things are starting to even out. Really, Mako clutching everything back there. Again, with that surprise hit. Killing 4 players.
No, I know.
Beautifully
definitely
done.
The hero of that round.
Stacks camping out over here in this corner. And are we going to have a push up in the mid? Astra smokes are ready in the usual spots. 2 in mid, 1 in A.
They've done it so much at this point. Inter is ready with that wall. Stop them from coming up male. Little clearing there with the aftershock.
And the push to zip lines begins. There is a raise over here. Godlike quietly maneuvering over to a position where we could have an engagement.
Yeah, just waiting for people's feet, but so is Stacks.
Yeah, it's a cool trick you see used a lot in this position is if you come down first, you're going to see their shoes and shoot down at them before they can fire back at you. And so now the Boombot is going to come in here to confirm, is anybody here? This position's given away. They abandon it, turning back around.
It's interesting to see moves like that, right? Because if you throw the Boombot down, most likely they are probably going to back out because they know you're there, right?
Right, yeah. Well, it's all about basically having a surprise position. They're going to peek out here a little bit later. Here we go. Luz going to back up, realizing there's going to be a huge wave of players coming through. RB with the cork at the entrance over there to A.
Yeah, that's a very annoying one. Does actually trap up the hall as well. Godlike gets Stacks with that showstopper, and then the headshot onto Buzz as he comes around elbow. King comes in, though, knocks him out. Throws that nanoswarm up into heaven. RB covering the entrance from screens.
Okay, so we're going to have the plant this time behind pillar. Paranoia comes through with a temporary blind. Risey fires through, but is fought back there by Inter. Inter with the defuse, the 7th win in the twilight here of the first half. Unknown is really killing it, man.
Yes.
Getting the res, getting the rifle now.
That bring Risey back to pick up a rifle also. I love that. That's, it's such good plays here from Unknown.
And by the way, the pressure is on here for Vision Strikers. We were talking about how it was important for Vision Strikers not just to win, but to dominate. Right now, they're losing.
They are.
And it's starting to make it look like the fact that they weren't in Iceland, out of Season 2 was not a mistake. Vision Strikers starting to look just like another Korean team, not the Korean team.
How dare you?
I said it, Artosis.
How dare you? You just want to see the greats fall and burn tasteless. You TMZ-loving caster.
Buzz pushing up into mid.
Already having to get healed a little bit there.
Moody, my favorite word. Sitting
Such a great idea.
Smoke.
Oh! Look at that, boost himself out of there.
All right, Inter.
A lot of damage
Raptors.
has been done to Vision Strikers, by the way. Like a lot of damage, but only Muthi has fallen here on the board.
Yeah, a lot of very fragile players moving around here. A couple wall bangs, and they're going to disappear. Risey comes around, gets that first kill. And with the wall bang there, Stacks just goes down immediately. Rez comes here from Stacks.
Oh, Risey. He really knows his stuff. Does get taken down, though. Inter taken down as well by RB.
Time for a B-side plant, this time in default.
Okay, who we got left? Luz and Godlike. Gonna be coming in there from the back.
Double stack over here in the corner.
Yeah, kind of a nice throw. They're getting ready to poke in, though.
A really great crossfire setup here. It's going to be so tough, especially the combination of the slow orb, the flash, the ice wall.
Yeah, it's such a tough one for them to get the defuse. And look at that, Stax comes in from behind. Godlike gets taken down after getting RB.
This is just surgical, what we're seeing here from Vision Strikers. Okay. Oh! Nope, not enough time.
Both, but yeah.
Not enough time. I'll tell you though, man, Unknown. Not the Void.
Well done by Luz to get the kills, right? Like at least you not die.
Deep dot boodlebop Artosis.
Deep dot boodlebop.
Yeah, they're gonna have to buy the guns.
Yeah. Jeez. Talking's hard today.
You're having a tough one today, Artosis. You've got a bit of peanut butter brain going on, man.
I do. Peanut butter in my mouth, and that makes it in my brain because you are what you eat.
But the fourth win there for Vision Strikers, I gotta say, that was probably the best round that we saw Vision Strikers play, and Unknown made it clear they would barely win it.
Yeah.
Like, that was epic, that Indian fight there.
Yeah.
And Unknown still basically hacked and sawed their way through the defenses and almost got the defuse. They just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, if only Killjoy had a machine for that. All right, looks like they're going to instantly plant the lockdown over here at A.
Luz is ready. Oh, look at the combination of the Astra ulti and the lockdown. I was going to say, this doesn't feel like it's that great, but I guess
no, that's kind of cool,
the combination of the two,
Yeah.
I've never quite seen that setup, but I really dig it. And look at the follow-up with the utility. Now they can plug that entrance there with the ice wall. The spike over here, flat in the middle.
Oh, I like this a lot from Vision Strikers, man. Like, you push them out beyond that point, and then suddenly to enter is very, very scary.
This may be the toughest round yet here for Unknown. Bear in mind, this is the last round in the half. The most advanced spike site take we've had here is from Vision Strikers with an insane setup. I have to imagine this is going to be almost impossible to break through, but let's see if Unknown can do it. Rolling Thunder comes out.
Yeah, they're making this so difficult indeed, and look at that, death all over the place. And yeah, Vision Strikers going to be able to take that down. Finishes up 5-7, so not as bad as it could have been.
No, this is becoming much more even, much more interesting. Vision Strikers, I think, really flexing there in the final few rounds when the utility had been built up. They had the weapons they needed. You could see they have some ingenious ideas. The way that they're staggering out each of the abilities that they're using. I loved this, the take on the B site the round before, and I loved even more the take on the A site to close it out. Good job catching up. Much needed. Had they not won those last two rounds, it would have been 9-3, but here we are 5-7.
Yeah.
But again, we need to see Vision Strikers with early game as strong as their late game as far as each half of the round goes.
Oh, totally. Hopefully, for their sake, they can actually put up a good fight here in the pistol round. It's been a problem for them before in this series already.
This time around, we've got the Sage here probing over by B. Oh, Inter's got to be careful. A peek here from Mako, shifting to the right, could end up surprising Inter. Inter kind of angled more towards the center of the smoke. We could see here. There it is! And I got to say, actually, nice movement by Inter. I know he was picked off, but definitely had the right idea. Stacks now coming back up over here into B Heaven. And there's going to be a push into mid, but it seems like Vision Strikers is more than ready.
Yeah, almost lucky for them. The Boombot came up and forced him back, but it looked like Buzz was going to get a lot done. Boombot actually did end up getting him. Slow orbs all over the place. Godlike trying to peek up. RB going to pull back.
They're actually going to be able to come through mid. Vision Strikers pulled away here from the center.
Yeah, and Luz has kind of secured Heaven. So they definitely can go up there. But look at this. It looks like they're choosing the other direction. RB with a jumping shot around the corner, going to back up even further.
And now we've got the Killjoy in kind of an unusual spot here for the attacking side. They're just sitting up in heaven.
Yeah.
And they've realized this area is clear. There is a Killjoy down in hell here for the defending side.
Look at that, comes around,
God.
gets Luz, and yeah, Vision Striker's going to clean this up.
It was an important call to decide to fire down there onto the Killjoy. Gonna make it much harder to actually hold the spike site if you take the Killjoy out there.
Yeah, and Risey does his best here, but with the flanking there, not much can be done.
And I think Vision Strikers right now breathing a sigh of relief as it's starting to even out, and reality's kicking back in here for Unknown. Where, first of all, this is going to be a very tough second round in the second half. But yeah, Vision Striker seems to have the coordination. I think definitely that tactical timeout, a necessary one there for Vision Strikers to halt the game for a moment before this thing propelled into chaos.
Yeah, and you can see that almost went really, really poorly for them in the mid right there. But I like the rotations and everything. It feels like Unknown really has some good plans up their sleeves. RB up on top of that ice wall, takes some shots down towards Frogs, but backs up.
All right, Buzz ready here. Is Luz going to pop out? Executed immediately there by the Marshal.
Yeah, really nice one up on those ramps, getting that quick kill. They shoot a hole in that ice wall. RB backing up. I think RB is playing a really nice game so far. Like, I love his positioning. He falls back so quickly when he needs to.
All right, Godlike stays there, calls the bluff, didn't quite work out. Mako getting the kill there on Enter. RB pushing Frogs, decides to back up.
Stacks with a little bit of shoulder peeking there.
A little bit of peekery.
Yeah, not seeing anything though. There is someone there.
Mako going to do a direct push inside the Omen smoke here. Stays inside the hollow inside. And Moody, I don't know, it doesn't, Moody, I guess it sounds so much like Smoothie to me. I feel like that's what he's going to be turned into here this round.
I feel like with his tag being UK and his ID being Moody, I'm like, oh, is that how they say smoothie in Great Britain? They're like,
a Moody.
Get me a Moody,
Moody, mate. Give me a banana Moody, mate. A banana Omen Moody.
They do talk funny, don't they?
Yeah, I feel like I ended up almost sounding Australian there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That's okay. Same thing.
Like we could have done worse. We just have like German accents. It's like you guys are idiots.
It's still like that, but yeah, we could have done worse.
Yeah. Oh! Misses the shot. Here comes Godlike rocketing in, but Buzz shuts down here with the Sheriff. Turning the corner here. So far, the A site is fully under the control of Unknown. Yeah, Vision Strikers, excuse me. This always bothers me when we have a team that has a red logo and a blue logo, and then we've got the blue and the red here for the other side.
Colors are hard.
Colors are hard, man. It's hard for me to even articulate my idea there.
Totally.
I don't know.
We could just start pretending you're
joking about
colorblind.
Moody. Yeah, that'd be a good out for us. Here we come. Have Stacks coming in there, getting the kill there onto Risey, but Moody fires back. Oh! Shroud Step shut it down. And Inter, nowhere to go right now. Spike in hand, though, so have faith. I think hanging
it's a
back.
1 versus 3, so I'm not sure how much faith I can have in this one. Yeah, I like that he sees the alarm bot and then he waits.
Yeah, he realizes he can come in here and hang behind pillar. Ooh, the mind games here are insane. Okay,
yeah,
that was, I want to say that was impressive watching the maneuvering anyways, even though it didn't work out. So,
yeah, I mean, he had like a lot of patience there as well, right? Like he saw the alarm bot goes down. He's like, well, I can't just shoot that because then they just run around and kill me. So
you got to try to find some play here.
Yeah. And also, you know, he went down to like 10 bullets and clipped him like, you got to reload, man. This stresses me out.
You're giving Artosis Ajita.
Okay, so a technical timeout here as Unknown has lost their lead for the first time in the game.
It is looking like it's going to be a Sheriff round for them. We don't tend to have a lot of full saves here from pro teams.
Yeah, not as many. You don't see that many rounds where it's just like 5 classics and no armor. A lot of times they try to give themselves a bit more of a chance.
So if you're just now joining us, it's very even, but this started out with Unknown having a pretty pronounced lead.
Yeah.
Vision Strikers, though, with a very strong ending, even this up 5-7. But here we are with Vision Strikers now hopping ahead here, 8-7.
Yeah.
It's going to be extremely important here for UK to actually come out here with some dominance. But right now on the attack, on the defending side, excuse me, Vision Strikers is just very much in control of this map.
All right, here we go. Once again, the sewers. Everyone's really liking the sewers here today.
Down in the filth. All right, Unknown pushing up here. Past ramps. Buzz pulls back.
Taking this further back angle to really get him if he comes in. Godlike is
peek.
over there, though.
Moothy creeping forward here into this nook by the entry to A. Now, the spike is actually far down at B. I don't think right now that Unknown is committed to any one part of the map. Instead, I think they're looking for a peek. They're trying to gain some ground and see if there's any soft spot here on this extremely large map. Mako and Inter are about to have a fight, and it is won by Mako with a headshot. He pulls back around into the actual B site.
Godlike's still up here. He's checking these corners.
Yeah,
very well done by Buzz.
You're jiggle peeking there. You know, an elbow pops out and suddenly your position's gone.
King gonna sit here behind the board. They've rotated over with the spike. Risey has it right now. Oh, man.
Oh!
This is not going well. That was a pretty brutal one. Only Buzz falling.
Again, Vision Strikers. Look at the serious faces here on Unknown. I mean, they were actually having a lot of fun in the first half, but now it's gotten serious. Vision Strikers is on a streak.
4-0 this round.
Since the middle of the first half here, they just keep winning games. And now they're 4 wins away from closing this out on split. And honestly, I mean, it's, you know, it was a lot of individual little duels that ended that round instead of one big explosive fight.
You know, it was a sheriff round, so maybe it isn't that impactful, but
Go getting stuck over there. And I think they're gonna have to back off. Are they actually just gonna try to force?
Yeah, looks like it. Running up ramps right now. Buzz has to fall back.
Astra smoke. And Buzz getting wall banged here. Gonna have to hop over the box, get over the other side.
Oh my God! Just barely gets out of there. Buzz does have the op, so a little bit harder to fight in those close corners.
You don't have enough time to, unless they're all lined up to get kills like that. Okay, Cloudburst down here from Risey. Buzz is holding a tight angle just around the corner with the op. And I don't know that they're actually going to pounce onto A. A is very well guarded here, but they could creep back through zip lines into mid, popping through mail, then going into B. Perhaps 50 seconds on the clock.
Vision Strikers has some good angles out there as well, though, right? Like we see Mako is actually kind of holding mid and Breach over. Well, it looks like he's going up through the back now. I think they've been sold that it is going to be A.
Oh! Great shot there by RB, but Moothy and Godlike shutting them down as well. Things are beginning to thin out here in a 2v2 here. The spike marooned over by A ramps.
Dude, RB has been pretty heroic for his team here. Look at that, gets another kill. 3 this round so far.
Shot there. Moothy coming around here. Oh, yeah, the pre-firing there gave his position away, and Mako whips around the corner, getting that 10th win there for Vision Strikers. And a frustrating loss because, you know, it's only 1 or 2 wins, and this evens out quite a bit. That could have gone either way. It really came down to Mako's reflexes. And he pulled it off. But again, you got to be careful when you pre-fire, especially if you have no idea where the opposing player is. Or sorry, they don't know where you are, I should say. Because then you've given yourself away, and now there's an opportunity for you to peek.
It seemed like the way Moothy was moving that he might be able to actually win that round for his team, too. So pretty painful. You could see the disappointment in his own eyes when he did that.
Yep. Omen Smoke's coming down here. RB debating, putting the ice wall up. He does. Clogging up mid. At least for now.
Mako right now. We're in that garage. Gonna pull back.
RB peeks, doesn't see anything. There are 2 players moving around here. The knee of the Killjoy is spotted by Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz, of course, sitting there with the op on ramps. But it looks like they're going away from A. Definitely looks like they're pointing towards B a bit more. Drops the spike, actually, in the sewer. This King. Ooh, very nice kills are on entering Godlike right next to each other.
Oh, King
man.
is sick. Beautiful last-second shot through their RB. Through the face, Luz is gone. And now it's just Risey remaining. Rocked. And I guess this is a moment for the other team to kind of lament their situation.
Yeah.
The rest of the team, I should say. Risey whiffs with the Sheriff, 61 HP. The position exposed from behind is RB. Risey gets that kill. And all you can really hope for in that moment are the little victories. Kill them off, force them to buy into the next round. But again, we're at 11 victories, right?
Yeah, 11-7 right now. So it's been a long time since we've actually had a point here for Unknown. They've come very, very close.
We would need Unknown to have the streak they had at the start.
Pretty much.
Of the first half. But it seems like the end is nigh. Vision Strikers looking so strong. And again, this was actually a pretty straightforward execution of a round, I'd say.
Well, they've got good guns this time.
Right.
Let's see if they can actually make it a little bit of a difference. When you're playing Sheriffs, it is tough. All right, it looks like they're going to be rushing into A for the most part.
Here we go, Showstopper ready. And King is just around the corner. It does end up with King getting killed off, although not from the Showstopper. Movie, Shroud steps up into heaven.
Look at that. Okay, the lockdown going down. Nano Swarm in heaven. RB trying to spray some bullets in, backs up. We get outside of that.
Okay, the lockdown expires. Nobody is actually within the range of it.
Ooh, Mako actually gets Moody and Risey. Mako falls here to Luz.
Just mowing through here. Godlike needs to hang on. It does not work. An easy defuse now with plenty of time on the clock.
That was fantastic. You know, it looked like Unknown had actually moved into better positions to try to really get them as they were coming back in after the lockdown, but Mako too quick.
Yeah, Mako is you know, it's funny, when I was looking at the list of IDs, Mako is the one I was probably the least hype of all these hype players about. Mako is actually, I think, playing the best here.
Dude, he has those fast twitch muscle fibers in his hands, man. He's like a sprinter in Valorant.
He is so good at these engages here. But again, Vision Strikers just, you know, the synergy is real here with this team. It's one more win and it's over. Right now, Unknown would need to have a real insane set of rounds in order to stabilize and get this to 12-12. I just don't think it's going to happen. Buzz right now coming out here hoping for a pick. Whiffs the shot, tailwinds away.
Good try, though. Ooh, just outside, Moody and Risey walking through. Shoots into that smoke. Yeah, Buzz ready here once
jiggle,
again.
Jiggle, jiggle. Look at the feet go. It's not an easy dance.
Backs up.
Okay. Astra smoke triggered.
Godlike still in the garage. Buzz is waiting.
Oh!
Yeah. That's painful.
Yep. Now it's down to 4. And A appears to be where they want to try to save the day here.
Oh, just beautiful movement there from King to end up getting that kill onto Moody, but Risey very quickly pays him back.
Oh! Enter, nice reflexes. Enter with the wall, the res, and soon a plant.
All right, let's get another point on the board here. It is doable, 3 against 3 right now. They've got a nice position there.
Yeah, let's go Unknown. They could absolutely take this.
Yeah. All right, coming around this ice wall, Mako. Oh my God, gets another one. Risey, though, got Buzz at the same time during that. Mako coming around. Stacks solo on health, gets picked off.
Oh, Mako just scouts solo, shoots Mako Polo. That's what I call him.
Mako.
Polo.
Mako.
Polo, defuse, victory, Vision Strikers. 13-7. It was one that was not easy at the start, but damn, did they ever stabilize.
Dude, yeah. I'm